What if I told you that time is not what you've been taught? What if it's not a fixed, unchangeable path, but rather a flexible force that can be shaped, bent, and manipulated with the power of your mind? For centuries, Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom, has known the secrets of time, and today we're going to unlock the ancient knowledge that reveals how to master time and shift your reality. You've likely been told that time is linear, moving forward from past to present to future. But this limited view of time is a construct, a belief system that restricts your true potential. Thoth's teachings show that time is multidimensional. It's a tool, not a chain. And when you learn how to shift your perception of time, you can begin to unlock your true power and reshape your reality. Let me ask you this. Have you ever experienced a moment where time seemed to stand still, or where the past, present, and future all seemed to merge into one? What if those moments were not random? What if they were glimpses into your ability to manipulate time and shift the flow of your reality? Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on this transformative journey. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever felt like time was in your control, or like you were in two places at once? Let's explore this together. Time and consciousness are intricately linked, and understanding their relationship is the key to unlocking the ability to shift realities. Thoth taught that time is not a constant. It's a fluid concept that changes depending on your level of awareness. In simpler terms, the more you expand your consciousness, the more control you have over time itself. What does this mean? Imagine that every moment you experience is a branch on a tree of possibilities, and that your consciousness is the force that determines which branch you experience. Thoth's teachings explain that your mind has the power to perceive multiple timelines at once. What you choose to focus on, what you choose to believe, is what determines the reality you experience. If you've ever found yourself in a moment where time seemed to slow down or speed up, you are tapping into this ancient wisdom. Your consciousness, when in a heightened state, can influence the flow of time, bending it to match your inner state. This isn't some far-off mystical idea. It's a practical truth that can be harnessed with intention. Reality shifting is the process of moving between different timelines, different versions of reality, with the intention of experiencing the one that aligns with your desires and goals. Thoth's teachings reveal that reality is not fixed. It's constantly shifting, and your mind plays a crucial role in determining which version of reality you experience. The first step in reality shifting is understanding the true nature of your thoughts. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every intention you set sends out ripples into the universe, creating changes in your reality. In the same way that waves on the surface of water create movement, your thoughts create shifts in the fabric of reality itself. When you learn to control your thoughts, you gain the ability to consciously shift your reality. This is where the power of focused intention comes into play. Thoth taught that to shift your reality, you must first shift your mind. You must align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you desire. Thoth was a master of the mind, and his teachings on mind power are at the heart of understanding how to manipulate time. The key to mastering time is mastering your mind. Thoth's followers were trained to quiet the noise of the world, clear the clutter from their thoughts, and focus their minds with precision. To manipulate time, you must first learn to silence the distractions of everyday life. Thoth's methods include deep meditation, breathing exercises, and techniques designed to calm the mind and bring it into a state of heightened awareness. When the mind is clear, it can tune into higher frequencies of time, where past, present, and future are not separate, but exist as a unified whole. Thoth taught that when you enter this heightened state of consciousness, you are able to experience time in a completely different way. You can slow it down or speed it up, depending on what you need. This is the key to reality shifting. Timing and awareness are the tools you use to mold your experiences. One of the core concepts in Thoth's teachings is the idea of vibration. Time, like everything in the universe, operates at a certain frequency. When you shift your vibration, you can shift your experience of time. Thoth understood that everything, whether it's the physical world, the mental realm, or the spiritual planes, vibrates at a frequency that determines its state of being. By raising your vibration, you raise your consciousness to a level where you can access higher states of time. In these states, time becomes malleable. You can stretch it, compress it, or move through it with ease. The key to manipulating time lies in your ability to align your vibration with the flow of the universe. When you do this, time will no longer control you. You will control time. The best way to raise your vibration is through practices that purify your mind, body, and spirit. Meditation, affirmations, energy healing, and conscious breathing are just a few ways you can start to tune your frequency to align with the higher planes of existence. Thoth's sacred techniques are designed to bring your consciousness into alignment with the flow of time. These techniques include ancient meditation practices that help you expand your awareness and enter timeless states of consciousness. One of the most powerful practices Thoth used was the timeless meditation, a form of meditation where the practitioner focuses on stilling the mind and allowing it to enter the realm beyond time. Another key technique is time visualization. Thoth taught his initiates to visualize themselves moving through different timelines, experiencing different versions of their lives, and choosing the timeline that best aligned with their desires. This technique allows you to reshape your future by changing the choices you make in the present. Now that you understand the power of vibration and time mastery, let's talk about shifting realities. As you begin to align your thoughts and emotions with the reality you wish to experience, you will begin to notice subtle changes in your life. These shifts may seem small at first, but over time, they will grow more profound. You may notice that time feels different. It may seem to slow down or speed up depending on your state of mind. The more you practice shifting your thoughts and intentions, the more easily you will be able to consciously move between realities. Thoth's teachings show us that we are not victims of time, but rather masters of it. The key is in taking control of your thoughts and emotions and using them to create the realities you desire. As you begin to practice Thoth's teachings on time and reality shifting, you will experience an awakening to your timeless self. You will begin to realize that you are not bound by the constraints of physical time and space. You are a multi-dimensional being, capable of navigating countless realities. Thoth's wisdom reveals that true mastery over time is not about controlling the clock. It's about mastering your mind and aligning it with the universal flow of the cosmos. As you continue to develop this mastery, you will unlock the ability to shape your destiny, bend time to your will, and experience life in a way that transcends the limitations of the physical world. The question now is, are you ready to step into your power and begin mastering time? The journey begins now.